Okay guys, so I changed the angle of the setup here. I'm here in the other dining room table and this is the show. Okay, so first of all, thank you for watching and new episode. Okay, for our episode today, we're going to make something that was taught to me by my grandma, my mom, and everybody in my family makes this. It's called Cocido. It's one of those old traditional dishes in the Philippines wherein they say if you make it paluma, it will taste so much better. Just like kalyos or kinulob, the longer it stays in the ref, the more flavors will combine and it will be so much better. So, we'll teach you how to make it. It's actually quite easy. You just have to prep everything first. And tara, let's go to the kitchen and start cooking. See ya. Oh, wait, before that, follow me on Instagram. Put a thumbs up on the like button and don't forget the notification bell to get updated with my videos. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, let's start off with a clean pan. We'll add in the oil from the Chorizo de Bilbao can. Okay, it's actually sebo. We're going to add more cooking oil, a whole lot more. Okay, first, we're going to add in our onions. White onions, we're going to sweat it out. And after that, we're going to add our garlic. Okay, stir this around. That. Let it sit. Okay, once it's translucent, we add in our garlic. And saute this some more. Look at that. After that, we will add in our Chorizo de Bilbao. There. We're going to use this as a flavoring agent. Okay, saute some more. And then we are now going to add our chicken leg quarters. Okay, look at that. We're going to drop it in. And we're going to add in some patis. Okay, in Tagalog, we call this sangkutsa or saute. We're going to cook the chicken halfway. Let it sit in the broth. There, look at that. It's already half cooked. We're going to continue by flipping every single one over and making sure that there's no raw parts exposed. Okay, after a while, it's already half cooked. I'm going to put it aside. There. Get it all out. Next, we will add in our pork shoulder. Okay, include the fat and the skin. Saute a bit. And once again, we're going to add patis. Yes, it's a lot of patis. Don't worry. It's just to season the meat. Okay, saute this and make sure that it's also half cooked. Like that. There's already half cooked. Take it out of the pan. To be exact, take it out of the pressure cooker. Next, we are going to add in our boneless kenchi or beef. It's basically beef shank without the bone. Saute this a bit. Add more patis. And then make sure that it doesn't stick at the bottom. And just keep on stirring it. There, let it simmer. Once it's half cooked, we will now add in our sabaw ng sinaing and sweet potato, also known as yellow kamote. There. Make sure you use sabaw ng sinaing. This is the second wash of the bigas or the rice. There. Like that. Once it's immersed, we will seal this and pressure cooker for 30 minutes. There. 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, look at that. The beef is not yet tender. But it's now time to add in our pork. And then seal it again. Look at that. Add the pork. Add a bit of water. so it won't dry out. And then we're going to seal this and pressure cooker for another 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, look at that. Pork is tender and the beef is almost tender. Wait, there it is. There, it's tender. Okay, next step, we're returning the chicken. Our half-cooked chicken. Let this simmer. Add more water. And we're going to add in our potatoes and carrots. We're going to let this boil for another 30 minutes. There, look at that. We'll let it simmer. And once it simmers, look at that. All the flavors are combined. And we're going to serve it. That's it. Okay guys, so made a mistake. I did not let this go old. Okay, I didn't keep it in the ref. Basically, I just freshly cooked it. It's going to be delicious anyways. So here's what we have. I did show you how I blanch these veggies. Basically, just drop them in the soup until it's cooked. And it's perfectly done. Still crunchy. Here we have the beef, we have the pork, we have the chorizo, and the chicken. And then you serve this with the side of the soup. Look at that broth. Okay? So, you know what? I'm not going to eat this because I know it's good. But instead, I will try the soup. Because I know all the flavors are in the soup. And look at that. Okay, if you're wondering if it's salty, it's not salty at all. All that patis that I added actually helped coat the meat and season the meat. It's so good. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna give it a try. Look at that. We'll get a bit of each meat for this bite. A bit of the chicken. Look at that, it's fully cooked. A bit of the pork. A bit of the beef. And chase it off with a bit of that chorizo. Look at that, guys. Wow. Take a dip in the soup. Wow. A medley of flavors, textures. If you notice, I use beef kenchi, which has a lot of collagen. That adds a certain stickiness. I also use pork shoulder that has fat in it and the skin because I want that gelatinous taste. And the chicken, I chose dark meat for more flavor. Now, the chorizo, believe it or not, is just generic chorizo. It could have been better if I used the real Santis one, but this one will do. Again, if you have a piece of ham bone, like if you have majestic ham and you had the bone, it's better if you dropped it in the soup. Preferably, I would have used the fat that I can render, but instead I used the fat from the chorizo can, which is also good. Okay, so if you let this stay in your ref for a second, if you ate already, and you can make it into ropa vieja, which is another dish. It's basically means recooked. Okay, so that's the episode. Simple, easy to make, one pot dish. It is similar to the French pot au feu or pot of fire, wherein you boil everything and then the outcome is so much better than the ingredients itself. Okay? So till next vlog, see you in the dining room. Tara, kain tayo. Bye-bye!